Hello everyone, welcome to the third unboxing at 2 for Joy Oracle. We have Thursday the 9th of April 2026 and I'm going to unbox for everyone today the After Tarot. Now I've wanted this for quite a while. I first saw it on YouTube in tarot readings and oracle readings a couple of years back. I didn't realise there was a small handy version, a mini version of this. This is always what I'm after, are the smaller cards, because they're so easy to handle. So this is the unboxing of this tarot deck, and it is only the third unboxing. I think the last unboxing I did was August 2025, so quite a long time ago. So everything's been smudged with Palo Santo. We have the clear crystal, which I'm going to just lay here. We've got the bag of charms that we're going to pull from that at the end. And we have the rainbow quartz crystal. And what I've just noticed immediately is that there's kind of a resonance here, isn't there, with a slightly darker coloured moment on this side and then the lighter crystal on this side. Beautiful. And our lovely light of the reading, which will grace us. Just going to move that up here, and I'll move the crystals up here. Okay guys, so off we go. So this is published by Lo Scarabeo. I already have the Radiant Wise Tarot by them, so it's a trusted, amazing, well printed deck. After Tarot by Pietro Aligo, artwork by Giulia F. Massaglia. I hope I have pronounced it properly. It is the 78 tarot cards with instructions, as in the Rider-Waite, I would imagine. So let us begin. And let's see if we can actually get into this, because there's normally a bit of a tussle with the film on the outside. Let's see what we can get. I apologise if I've got slightly black fingers. I have literally just smudged with Palo Santo, and there's a bit of a residual of that on my fingers. But it's holy wood, so that's okay. Brilliant. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Dispense with that. I hope that is recyclable. Yeah, look at that. 100% compostable, guys. Fantastic. So that can go in your bio bin. Marvellous. Lovely. So I know this format very well. See, already very easy to open, the lids coming up. And we have the beautiful High Priestess there. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful mini After Tarot. May we have some cards for this unboxing event. So we have the little tarot deck, the guidebook, which is lovely. It's super, super tiny. I can just about read it with reading glasses on, and I have to slightly sort of, you know, put it at a distance and it's clearer. Okay. I hope there's nothing missing off the top here, because it doesn't look quite straight there, but it doesn't matter, does it? So long as we can read what it's saying. Lovely. I may well refer to this. I'm interested to see if the instruction booklet is different to the general mini, you know, the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot that they have. So the After Tarot, I think, is what happens afterwards. What happens afterwards. So let's just pop the box to one side. Oh, we've got more cellophane. Brilliant. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's go with that. I'm trying to think if I had any downloads for you guys. Whilst I'm fighting with the cellophane, I want to just do the housekeeping and say this is a collective, timeless reading for whoever steps in and finds this now. This is for you now. Whenever you find it, it's for you. For the individual, for cross-watcher, for the collective, as well as the individual, for anyone who finds this beautiful sacred space at 2 for Joy. Please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. We're at about 2,340-ish, which is absolutely amazing for just over a year. December, a year and 4 months, so a year and a third I'm just so grateful to everyone. I really love that you step into this space. This is interesting. It's a bit harder to get off than the outer cover. Let's see if I can get to that. If I can't get this off, guys, I will have to reach off camera and get a little, I have a little sharp thing in the drawer to one side. Oh, it's not happening, is it? Interesting. So it's hard to get into. Here we go. Don't give up is what it's saying, right? Here we go. I found a little lever now. Here we go. So that's already in the message. Things that are hard won are worth waiting for is what I want. That's the message I'm getting from that. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, here we go. It's happening. Oh, it's happening. There we go. Again, 100% compostable, guys. Look, fabulous. So over there, that will go in the BO bin. And as I laid the deck out, there was a beautiful sort of spreading of the cards there in a sort of a fan kind of arrangement. Now they always have top cards, which is here. This is the same as they have in the other deck, Radiant Wise. This is obviously the strength card, a little bit here. That's just their, I don't know what that is, their advert or their, yeah, it's their advert, isn't it? Or their Joker card. If you can have a Joker card, it's their advert, I think, which is lovely. Thank you, Spirit. Just put that to one side. So, oh, here we go. And this is the other advert card. Yeah, so it really is in order. Look at that. Yeah. So she's cuddling the lion there, which I think is the traditional reading. Oh, I know, it's after, because it's after. It's normally, she's looking in the lion's mouth, taming the lion, all those things, strength, stopping it roaring, listening to it. And this is what comes afterwards. I really love the cover on the back, guys. Look at this. This is very interesting. So what I'm getting from this cross, we've got lilies, we've got roses. It feels very divine. Everything is in blossom. Look at this. You can see the stamen, and this is ready with the pollen for the bees to pollinate. This yellow cross reminds me very much of my Bridget's cross that I've been wearing since Imbolg, February. Literally just swapped it over to the, I've literally just stopped wearing it, I think 2 days ago, in favour of my rose quartz crystal. It's basically the crystal that I wear on my chain that's next to my heart. So this is the rose quartz crystal. But this is lovely, and there's something of the Templar cross in there. I live in a village where the Knights Templar in southwest Somerset were stationed. They were stationed in a few villages, if you're interested from a historical viewpoint. And I live in one of those villages. All those villages have temple in the name. So it's a bit like a Templar cross here. Definitely the Bridget's cross. And it's different to the other cross, Jesus's cross, which is a longer main piece of wood with a shorter one across the top, as you would imagine. But this is equal on all sides. But I love this design on the outside, guys. So just have a look, just gaze upon that for a moment. Lovely colours, rose and white. And of course the white and the red is the colour of the Templars. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. So that's the other advert card. We're going to put that to one side. So obviously we go all the cards through. 78, is it? 78 cards from the beginning, the Fool's Journey. Right the way through to the last one, which is the King of Swords. Oh, I love this. You see, I'm really unfamiliar with this. So the point of the After Tarot is it's what came next after the Rider-Waite. So in the normal Rider-Waite, we see the Fool on the edge with a doggy-doo. He's about to take a leap of faith, a new beginning. And here, I'm not sure if he's landed. I think he's landed, or is he holding on the edge? It's a little bit difficult to tell. Let's just bring that up. I think his bag is laid down. I'm not sure whether he's actually hanging off the edge here. It looks like he is, doesn't it? But he's he's taken the leap of faith, he's hanging on the edge, but he's not bothered, he's smelling the rose there. Or he could even be that he's landed on the earth below here, because it's difficult in perspective to see if he's hanging on and standing on the earth. Which is interesting, because I'm getting vibes from that, which is we are a bridge between earth and heaven, although this is still the earth. It looks like it literally looks like he's doing both there. He's landed, but he's also holding on. So something in this says to me, you've landed well and you're still holding on, but you're quite chill because you're smelling a rose. Well, let's not go right the way through. What I want to do is get some air into this new deck. Spirit, thank you. I'm so pleased to be doing this with my beautiful souls. My sun scribers at Two for Joy Oracle. We have some sunshine today. It's not as warm as it was yesterday. I think it's about 10 degrees colder than it was yesterday. It was very warm. But there is some light. It's a bit lighter now. It's been a bit foggy and duster to start with, but that's okay. I can handle it. Let's just do a little bit of an airing of this. On the split, we have got Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Love this. Oh, that's nice, isn't it, as well? 1 and 2. Thank you. Let's get some air into these cards, Spirit. Bit more of a shuffle. First time I've used the deck. Wonderful. There's always something. Beginning of a new journey. Makes sense, doesn't it? Fall at the beginning. Beginning of Carrie's new journey with this lovely new deck. The After Tarot. Lo Scarabeo. I think they're produced in Italy. Torino, Italy. Love it. May we have, let's have 3 cards. Spirit, may we have 3 cards for my lovely viewers on this Thursday afternoon, 9th of April 2026. 3 cards please, Spirit, thank you. Oh, 2 straight away. We've been given 1. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Oh, I love that. What? Oh, that's rather nice. Can we have a 3rd? That is amazing. Look at that. Guys, what are the chances of that? Well, 2 in 78, whatever that is. Statisticians out there, let me know. I did do statistics at uni and was not as bad as I thought I would be at it, because I wasn't good at maths. But stats is different. Quite enjoyed stats. Thank you. Ooh. Thank you, Spirit. Let's leave those to one side. I'm going to keep that as the surprise card, okay? Just to mix it up. Lovely. I'm going to just scry a bit first. Let's have a look. Queen of Wands. I love this because for me, here we have the beautiful Queen of Wands. She's looking to the left. My left is the future. She's got a very lucky black cat and she's got salamander. 2 signs, additional signs of luck. She's on her throne, surrounded by sunflowers, which are signs of prosperity. Her beautiful wand in her right hand. I'm betting very much that the sunflower in the left hand is that this is a woman of nature, and she wears a crown of flowers. She wears a crown of flowers. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, feminine energy, it could also be feminine within masculine. Yeah, these things are interchangeable. That this Queen of Wands is a queen of nature. She loves Mother Nature. She's in touch with nature. This might be you. This might be someone you know. This might refer to a situation, a happening of the moment. Shall we have a look and see what the guidebook says? Here we go. Queen of Wands. Yeah. So, here we go. Wands. The Queen. the creative ideal, what we would like to be. Yeah. So again, quite a green hue again. There's definitely a greenish hue with this couple. And of course they are king and queen together. I love that. But this is speaking of nature. I feel very much green-fingered, everything she touches her hand to. Sprouts, blossoms and flourishes. So it may be that you've entered a phase of your life, wonderful viewer, where you are blossoming. And literally we are in the time of blossom, aren't we? Blossoming abundance, calm, quiet regalness. And here I have the black cat looking at her, and black cats are lucky, and this is this cat sitting up and gazing probably at her, but also I'm not sure it isn't gazing at the lizard. Doesn't look like it's ready to pounce, possibly. I think my initial thought is that it's the cat gazing here, so your luck is gazing on the Queen of Wands, as though she needs any more luck, but we can always do with more luck, right? The universe is favouring her, it's favouring you, my friend. Love it. Thank you, Spirit. Wonderful. King of Wands, okay, this is her counterpart. This is the yin and the yang together. This is the yang, this is the king. He sits there regally with a salamander in his hand. And it's almost as though it's jumped from her throne onto his throne next door and into his hand. So he has luck is in his hands. Luck is within your own hands, my friends. And his wand is sprouting amazingly here. He wears a crown of fire. He also has a greenish hue, so this is also being in touch with yourself and with your natural self, with nature. King of Wands. He's planted his staff. He's not holding on to it. He's planted it. And as he has planted it, it's sprouting, it's growing forth. It continues to be abundant. He continues to be abundant. And he's looking straight at you. So whereas the Queen of Wands speaks of the future, yeah, the King of Wands speaks of the present, because he gazes directly at us. I'm hoping that this can focus, because I'm not standing up to double check. Hopefully it's focusing. Beautiful colours, warm oranges, this verdant green, which is what we have at the moment in the countryside, isn't it, as the new shoots of spring. And this is huge reference to this. He's also got green booties. I will just stand up to make sure that you can see and that it's focusing. Thank you, Spirit. Lovely focus. Verdant. That first beautiful green, light lime green, is between green and yellow at the moment. Adorned, looking at, this is the present, this is now. She speaks to the future. I mean, she's worked very hard. She deserves everything that she's getting and going to get. Time of abundance, huge abundance in the future. Things have been done, work has been hard, an empire has been set up. Things have been done in a creative sense. And he holds luck in his hand and he's planted his wand. So two very fertile, I want to say, in a creative way, whatever that means for you. Whatever creative projects you put your time into here. This could be you and a partner. This could be two aspects of yourself, your feminine, your masculine. This could be you and a business partner. It could be you and a friend. It could be you and whichever aspect it speaks to for you. Let's see what the let's see what they say for the King of Wands in the book. The passionate experience, the maturity of ambition. Yes, the passionate experience, the maturity of ambition. Yes, the crown of fire. Fire is passion. So you've had passion, fire, the energy of love put into the creative project, whatever that may be. You've done well, my friends, and the universe has seen it. And we're seeing that in the after tarot. I love it. Let's have a look at the surprise card. Spirit, what are you going to tell us with the surprise card? What's the additional information for this message? Feels like a power couple, right? It's definitely a power couple in one sense. That is what I'm getting from it. And I want to say the Queen is equally as passionate as the King. We see that the guidance talks about passion, and he wears the crown of fire. But she's got a lot of red in her, she wears a brooch of red. She's got red booties, so she's equally as passionate in that endeavour in which they're both involved. I love it. Let's have a look. Ah, Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Let's see, what am I feeling from this? Interesting. What I'm getting from this card as I'm scrying, and let's just hold it up to you at the screen so you can get a clear view. Thank you, Spirit. What I'm getting from the Page of Wands is that this was you earlier. Okay? This was you earlier. The King at some point in this sense was the Page, and here were you at the back. Perhaps the wife of the Page, or the partner of the Page, or in some connection to the Page, but certainly not yet a queen. And I think it may not be the traditional meaning of this, and we'll find out in a moment what the After Tarot guidebook says, but I'm feeling this card is showing both the King and the Queen in earlier times, which says you've taken a long path to become the Queen and the King. A long time. Many harvests. Here they are amongst the big bales. It's funny, also I'm being drawn to the fact that harvest tends to be August, and the last time I did an unboxing, friends, was August 25. So there's a link there. So August may be relevant for this first unboxing reading with this tarot deck. He's looking quite pensive. Not sad, but just down at the ground. I feel like he's checking that his harvest, you know, has he got everything? It's almost like he's wanting to glean here. He wants to glean. Has he got everything from the harvest? She's there in the background, having supported and helped in the harvest. And she's looking at him, I feel, with love, with concern. Is he okay? Have we done well enough? Yes. This is a remembrance of the hard journey it took you to become the King and the Queen of Wands. Let's see. Let's put it here. Let's see what the advice is for the Page of Wands. Wands in the page, fire and, hang on, fire and man, fire and man, fire and man. Not sure that makes sense for me. Fire and man. The root of human passions. Fire and man. I'm going to make sure I'm not reading the wrong line because it's so small. I think it says fire and man, the root of human passions, yeah. Well, yes, if we're saying that this card represents the king and the queen earlier on in life, in months gone past, but I feel it's actually years gone past, and actually I feel it's decades past. Don't worry if you're a younger reader stepping into this, sorry, a younger viewer. This may also refer to past lives, okay? If you're an older viewer, that may refer to this life. That's for the majority of you out there. But I'm feeling this card is summarising the earlier journey. So in that sense, you are rewarded for all the hard work you have done. You deserve every single accolade, every single bit of luck, every opportunity for the passion you have held. What I love very much is I do feel this pertains to me on my journey, particularly on a music journey that I'm making with my husband. And also what I love about it is the king here has got red hair, and my husband has red hair. Strawberry blonde. He'll do me in if he hears me say that. That makes sense. I really love that. Thank you, Spirit. Rewards for past efforts, for staying the course when it was hard, from taking small steps when things were slow or felt stagnant, knowing better would be around the corner, having faith, like the fool, stepping off, taking the leap of faith and landing. Well done, my friends. Spirit, may we have 3 charms. I want to have 3 charms, please, Spirit. 1 for each card. Thank you. Wonderful charming bag. May we have 1 card for one charm for the Queen of Wands on this unboxing of the After Tarot. Thursday, 9th of April, 2026. Thank you. That one there. Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm going to lift them all. I'm going to place them on first, guys, and then lift them up and talk about it. Thank you. I know. This is darling Bee. Hello, Bee. My beautiful dog Bee, who's in the universe and around me. She's given me that. Oh, thank you. May we have another charm for the King. King of Wands. I've got a feeling I want to take all of them with my left hand. Okay, thank you. Left hand is the heart of the matter, because it is the arm. That is the left side where the heart is. And we're talking about passion, love. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. That's nice. Scissors. Okay, that's lovely. Thank you. And then we have a charm for the page, which was the earlier journey as we interpret it today. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, we have the Pac-Man. That's interesting. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. That's lovely. So, the 3 charms. This is B. Bees are about survival of humankind. Bees are about pollination, fertilization. Without the bees, mankind would not exist and would not have food. Bees are probably the single most important thing for humanity, which is why we need to save them, look after them, make sure hedgerows are there for them, stop using all pesticides that harm them. Bees. It's also my bee, my darling girl. So, in respect of this reading, the bee has been given by Bee, thank you Bee, because it's saying to the Queen, the things you planted, the seeds you sowed, flowered, but had to be pollinated by bees. So this talks to me about cooperation, collaboration with others. We cannot achieve great things without the help of others along the way, and of course a dose of luck. But this is what Bee is saying. Don't forget along that hard journey that you both took to where you are. Perhaps a relationship, perhaps a creative project, that others were significant and helpful. You needed them. They needed you. There needed to be some sort of alchemy there. We need each other. I think that's what this is saying. So without the bee, there would be no blossoming. This is what it's saying. But also bees particularly central and important to mine and my husband's journey in this life, particularly in our endeavour of music. Midnight to Blue. So take what resonates from this read, dear friends. Not all of it may resonate, but there may be snippets that do, or all of it may resonate. Please let me know in the comments. I love to hear your stories and your interpretations of this. So the King of Wands has been given the scissors. Scissors are about cutting out what you don't need. That's good. And that's what the King has done here. The King has, in that sense, separated the wheat from the chaff. Yeah? So it's loosening yourself, freeing yourself from ties, from things that hold you back. Perhaps things that might stop you getting or reaching your goal. Freeing yourself from perhaps ties of thoughts, ties of sorry if you heard that, there was a delivery just the other side of this door. I'm not sure if you picked that up. Life happens. But the scissors are about freeing yourself, cutting the ties that bind. That can be a thought process, so it can literally be something physical or physiological. And so scissors, the King of Wands has been able to cut away ties that have bound him, has freed himself. Freed himself to move forward in creative projects. Thank you, Spirit. And then we have the pink Pac-Man on the Page of Wands. Pink is also passion. It's slightly less warm in hue than red, but this might be that at the beginning of this journey, because we're saying the Page of Wands reflects where they are now. This was them earlier. The king was the page, and the queen wasn't even royal. She was a wifey or a partnery or a but as I say, it doesn't have to talk about romantic relationships. It can be business, it can be creative projects, as it is for us. So the Pac-Man, this, I'm getting off the Pac-Man, it's a big one. There's a smaller Pac-Man in the bag of charms. This is a passionate Pac-Man. Of course, Pac-Man was the early computer, that way, the early computer in the early days of gaming. That was one of the earlier games, Pac-Man. But this Pac-Man is got an open mouth. It's about speaking and truth. Could even be about singing if it's to do with creative bands and music. So it's standing in your truth and speaking with passion. And so Pac-Man was pink back then and now has matured to the full passion of red. Red being the central colour of life. Oh, will you focus there? Will it focus? But the enamelled meaning, extra emphasis on the Pac-Man. Love it. Okay. So passions over time have grown. You've kept on with doing the things that bring you bliss. So my friends, that is the end of the unboxing of the After Tarot by Lo Scarabeo. I absolutely love it. I'm excited to use this. Yes, so we said, didn't we? We had looked there, and let's just remind ourselves finally again of the page. Fire and man, the root of human passions, yeah. So this is sort of a story of the passions, isn't it? Keep on step by step with your passions. Go with the flow of what comes in relation to the passions in life. Life is meant to be passionate. Can't be passionate all the time, but it should involve passions. Yeah, love it. So thank you so much for being here. I've loved the unboxing today. I'll try not to leave it 5 months again before I do the next one. I do have another deck that's sitting in my tarot drawer that's been there since about 2021, something like that. I'm going to do that next, and I will do it in May. There we go. I've set myself a challenge. I'm going to do it in May for you guys. Okay. Thank you for being here. Please like, share and subscribe. Click the notification bell. If you want to buy me a coffee or do a one-off donation, gratefully received. It helps me buy more tarot decks and more accoutrements so that I can give you interesting esoteric divination readings. Check back when you can. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Have a wonderful end of the week and a fantastic weekend coming up. I will see you in the next one, friends. Bye for now.